Hello everyone, Saturday special. We're at Wings with the Rockies. Alright, let me out.
I opened the door, nobody was there.
Yeah, someone just we disappeared. The Learjet. Yeah, it's back in the corner. We're here to see the Snoopy and the Red Baron.
Are you gonna live across the street?
I don't know. Would I?
You wanna live across the street?
Here it is, a B-52. Mom, why'd you say the machine guns in the back are stupid?
Hey,
Did I say that?
remember
You did once. Army Air Corps logo, United States Army Air Corps, like emblem. This is the logo of the U.S. Army Air Corps. But they shut down. I wonder if they maintenance this thing. I'm not sure if they do much maintenance other than paint because like it doesn't fly, so. And I don't think anyone's civilly allowed to own a B-52. Not here. Look at these. They got the A7. I love the A7.
Oh, look at that little bag. That's cute.
Snoopy bag. I'm getting some Oh, me too.
Well, on the way out, we're not gonna carry it.
Can you get some Mexican? She said on the way out. Alright, we're waiting in line to get in. I'll be back when we get inside. I remember. Look at the Snoopy stuff. This isn't accurate to the real one was a triplane. This isn't accurate.
Triplane? What does that mean?
3 wings, one in the middle.
Oh, how do you know that?
Try.
How do you know that?
Try. 3. In like
Where do you
Latin.
see evidence of that?
It was a triplane. The plane he flew was a triplane. Yes, it is.
It was a triplane?
It was. The Red Baron's plane was a triplane.
That's the expert.
It was.
I,
Boom Supersonic.
look at that.
Boom is.
We're not here for the Snoopy exhibit.
We're here for everything.
Okay.
That's not even real.
He doesn't care about Snoopy.
The Snoopy exhibit is like that one small corner. No. And then this small corner.
It's not.
This ain't even real, is it?
This is going to be real. They're still working on it. Let's go back to
That's just
the.
like a mock-up or something.
Let's just go back to the Snoopy stuff, as Mom says.
Well, because
No,
that's
let's
what we
go- let's
wanted
look.
to see. Look at the patches. Those are cool.
Excuse me. The bird dog. I saw that plane too. The other place. The one that I got in. This cute little guy. Look at that simulator.
Alright, I think that's it.
What about the simulator? I'm not doing it.
Yeah, not this.
Like, look at that guy. Someone's in there. And it's literally sitting face up. It's sitting face up and someone's in there, guy. Someone's in there.
Yeah, I wish I could get out. I got a Disney. You want to get in there, Kyle?
Let's look at the plane over here. Kai.
You really do?
I'll go.
But if you want, we can move along.
Let's read these real quick. Read this if you want. Got that memorized. There's the paper airplane throwing zone. I kind of want to make one. I kind of want to make one of these.
Oh, you made it, dude.
Huh?
Nice job. Look at that.
I know. I'm just gonna make a basic paper design. I shall be back. Basic design.
That's the way I would have made it too.
Let's see how far I can make it go. It went past it, but not through it. I threw it too low. I'm gonna get it back.
Get it back. Let me throw it.
All right. Wait, I gotta fix this.
I'm going to hit the last one.
All right, let's see.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, that was actually really good. It's fun. There's an air-to-air missile.
Uh-oh. That's what, all that folding for that, huh?
I cannot do this. Try throwing it a little higher. Throw it like a bit higher. So we're supposed to turn it through. You just see how far your design goes. Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
I made it to the end. It came out the other side.
Good job, guys. I wish I got that on video.
Good job, Kat.
That was good.
I got it on video.
You got it on video?
Yep.
No.
I was recording that. Mom, it twirled. Get on the lines. We should look around a bit.
Oh, did it go around?
Another paper airplane throw. Go, go, go. Ooh, it flew and then it kind of like drove. Now we got
Paper airplane, Ryan.
look for another. There's something right here. Yeah, you're allowed to keep it. It's an air-to-air rocket. It's a rocket. This is an actual like rocket. Interesting, isn't it? And then we got this.
And, you know, we didn't have bulletproof vests. This is called the flak jacket.
Yeah, the flak vest.
That's what we had.
The flax. They were
I
heavy.
still got one at home, and it's heavy.
They got this. Yeah. The rockets are full. I gotta walk. Look at these. Yo, you should look at the tail design of this thing. It's really weird. It had the tail of the P-38 Lightning. Yeah, just look behind it. Look behind it. It has a pusher propeller. It has a pusher propeller and a puller, and it has a tail. This is the A7 Corsair too.
So what happens if they just turn the propellers around? Would they be pushing
Oh,
on
they got the snake eye. They got the snake eye fin retarded bomb.
Oh, yeah.
It's a snake eye. Yeah. What if I accidentally push in the front? It'll explode. I want to push in. Can I push
I don't
in?
think you're supposed
It's
to.
empty.
Is this where that fan is?
Right?
Yes. Yes. When I told like they drop it and the fins would come out like this, so it's formed like a nice little fin. To help it. This is the engine. Engine's in here, except they have it covered up. This is the radar equipment in the nose. I think the fan was over there. This is the radar equipment. Radar equipment, nose. This thing is extremely large in terms of space. It has a full rack. Oh yeah, this thing has slots on the side to put rockets, and that's why that one's on the side. This thing was not for fighting like other. This was a ground attack.
Yeah, this is in all the open cockpits that we have.
Oh, that's cool. They put Snoopy
Oh
in all
yeah.
of them.
Yeah. Hey, don't pull.
Not quite stupid.
Let's take a look at the A7 Corsair. Come on, can I get a? We'll see him, maybe. There he is in the corner. Yeah. Oh my God, he's in the corner up there. He's up there. Don't touch any of it.
He's literally right there. Look.
Hey, Mom, I think we're really close to death.
Did you take a picture of
Yeah,
Snoopy?
I did. Look at this cockpit though, so advanced. All right. Vietnam ground close air support.
At 86 acre when it first came out.
Oh, yeah?
There was a mechanic and it worked out.
We have one of these. We have one of those down there.
It worked pretty good.
Yeah, the Saber's down there.
Why?
That thing is a mean looking airplane. Good old looking EA6 color. That thing's a mean looking airplane, from what he said.
That thing can't get in the air.
It can.
It's enormous.
It was made to take off on carriers.
It's enormous.
It was made to take off on carriers.
It was?
If it could take off of a boat, it could take off normally.
How many would a carrier transport that around?
Yep.
How many could it hold?
I think a lot, depending on which carrier. It's the F4 Phantom. Look at this. And then they got these guys dressed in the classic Vietnam gear. They got the Phantom.
Yeah,
The Huey. It's a good old looking good Huey.
You get it.
Welcome to the Huey. The Huey is right here. United States Army. This thing looks amazing.
This is a Huey.
Look at this thing.
Actually, a Mikey.
Who doesn't like these? Who doesn't like this? Look at all those weapons. Right, there's a parachute bomb. It's like back then they didn't have like equipment to make it guided, so like the parachute would slow it down and help it. This thing don't crash. They're still the first. I don't think I've seen it. It's sweet too. I don't see Snoopy, but I do see a lot of smoke grenades. I see a lot of M18s.
Are you guys going to sit in the helicopter, or are you just going to run back and forth?
I want to sit in it.
Okay,
This looks
one
cool.
at a time, right here in the pilot seat.
Can I get in the pilot seat? Get in there. All aboard. Yeah, the pilot seat's on the right side. On the Huey instead of the left. You are now inside. You ready to fly off?
I'm not able to fly this.
Well, you better learn.
Only we can learn that.
I don't know how to fly this, actually. I don't know helicopters yet.
I don't think Snoopy's in there.
Hey, Snoopy's not inside. Snoopy's not in here, buddy. It's a Huey, and that's good enough. Inside the Huey. All the buttons and switches a man could need.
Are you a pilot?
No, I wasn't.
There's the back.
Back there in the
There's smoke grenades, and there's a rifle, and there's machine guns, there's rockets.
Is he the lieutenant colonel?
Yep.
Throttle. Yeah, the throttle's in a like twist configuration.
And he also
It's nice.
flew the scout.
Nice green windows. We gotta get out.
Thing saved a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Weren't these also medevacs other than like utility? Now, I say we go look at the F5. I say we look at the F5 Tiger over here. Hey, look, that's the plane you don't want me to own on the roof.
Good small plane.
It's a two-seater. A back passenger and a front pilot. Who doesn't want that? You?
I'm not the best thrower.
Okay, you go first.
Where do I go?
Wherever it lands.
They did a spiral. Right over those.
Under what?
One of those up there.
Yeah. The paraglider? Yep.
No, you will not.
Let's look at, oh, it's the F5 Tiger. Who doesn't, wait, is the F11. Oh, it's the Thunder Chief. I forgot about these. These were another Vietnam fighter. F-105 Thunder Chief. Out of the 800 built, 300 were shot down. It tells you. Out of the 883 of these built, 334 of them got shot down.
833.
What is that yellow thing on the side?
That? I have no clue, but I think some aircraft have like auxiliary propellers to provide power. They don't provide any speed like a normal propeller would. They just provide power. 14,000 pounds of fuel or
Like a
weapons.
generator running.
Yeah, like just a backup generator because power goes out. Look at that rocket. It's a smoke rocket. This was made by Nike. Oh my god, they made shoes and then they made bomb. What are you? What is this? The F-104. Oh, I absolutely love the Starfighter. The Starfighter, I love this thing. I should have told by like the downdraft wings. This is a Starfighter. These things were fast. Nicknamed it was this fast missile with a man in it. Can go 1,400 miles an hour, fast. Put that sideways, do not touch. This is one of the oldest ones in the museum actually. This one's from World War II. It's almost 80 years old. Actually, it's older than 80. I don't know. Who doesn't want to? Let's get out of here. Let's go back. No clue. We'll find out. Look at this thing's engine. Compressor engine. If I'm. They got a Willy. Yeah, they got a Willys.
See, that's what
What are you? The F1 Voodoo. You know, it'd be pretty fun. Oh, it's the Super Saber.
What's the other one? Is the other one Exploration of Flight?
Yes. It's the Super Saber. The Saber's all the way over there, but we have the Super Saber. Has nice fish lips. Yeah.
It's not an F-86, is it?
Nope, it's the Super Saber. These were built to be better, but I don't.
Got the open nose like the Russians.
Yeah, I got that fish lip engine. They usually call it fish lips because it literally does look like a fish's lips. And then they got the ejection seat.
All right, do you still want to go to the other museum too?
Yeah.
Let me buy.
Box myself.
It's up until 5. You know
Yeah.
what time is right now?
Oh, about 11. This is a air-to-air guided missile.
This is? Oh.
Yeah. It could lock onto a radar target and just about shoot anything down. Like this, in the black head of it,
What's under here?
there's like radar equipment. Oh, this is like a biplane. It has no wings. You see the black rims? Those are where the seats are in there.
It has no wings?
The seats are in the hull. This is a biplane. The seats are inside the hull on this one.
But how does it fly?
I don't know. I think it had wings. I think they took them off to fit it under its wing. Literally. Look, the Saber. Look at that.
That's the 86.
Yep, F-86. Look at this thing. It's another pusher-puller propeller one.
Did you guys go in the helicopter that looks like a shark? Oh, you did?
Oh yes, that's the infamous, the helicopter.
That little bit.
She really just did call it the helicopter that looks like a shark. I'm sorry, woman, you made me angry. Bet. It's the Hope. Would you be happy if I invited you to fly on me with this? It's little.
The dream cheese.
The F-86. This is what my great-grandfather worked on.
You know what? Maybe my dad touched this, worked on this one. Maybe he had something to do with it. You'll never
You guys
know.
stand here. Let me take a picture.
You'll never know.
Oh wait, look, you see those like slits in the side? Those are the guns. Wait, Boji, look, it has a mustache. That little black spot, it has a mustache. Look how deep that engine. There's a hole on the other side. They kind of took out the
Yeah,
engine.
they don't have the engine in here. How you like that little helicopter,
And Mom, look at this little rusty helicopter.
Experiment.
Now, would you fly in this thing?
No.
Neither would I.
Absolutely never.
Okay, this is something that I would fly in. This one, would you fly in this one? I would. It looks safe. Yeah, Germany at one point once had these for attack helicopters. They just put some racks on the side and put some like guns and rockets on the side.
I like that.
Some engines. If you got sucked in these, you'd be turned to paste immediately. Fish paste.
Oh, this is Star Wars.
Yeah. Walking along, flight for life helicopter. They got a child. Actually, they're taller than me.
Remember that guy?
Oh! Wait, for a long time I've seen these and wanted to buy one of these.
Buying one of those.
These are only around 10,000. They're kit planes, meaning you build it. This is, you know how long it takes to make these? A 7-hour shift every day for 7 weeks. This is a kit plane. You can buy it. It's the Canberra. Oh wait, there's only like 5 of these in the world left. The B-57. No, this is a jet bomber from the 60s. This is one of the few ones that are actually like
Oh my gosh,
left.
let me take a picture of you.
This is a weirdo. It's a B-57. Look at them engines in the wings. Oh wait, you're not allowed to take the ladder to look, but if you want to, you gotta ask a volunteer.
We'll wait till there's some.
I need to find the thing. Look at this thing. This
God, looks Snoopy.
it was a tactical bomber, a jet bomber. Snoopy's on top of it. Look, he's up there. I know. There's only 3 of these.
I like his glasses.
You know, there's only actually 3 of these, not including this one that still fly. NASA owns them. They do them for research.
He's Snoopy's literally.
Oh, the government used to use these back in the day to transport important people.
Well,
Not for the president, but just like for important people.
Do you want to go look in that one?
This one transports important people. Yeah, let's look at it. It's the U-3. We're under the wing of a nuclear bomber. We're under the wing of a B-1 Lancer. We're gonna get pumped. Look at this the B-1 Lancer. This thing's a nuclear bomber. It can carry nuclear weapons.
hey, yeah, remember when we went to the football game in Colorado Springs?
Air Force?
Yeah, and they flew one of these over. That was pretty loud, huh?
These are nuclear bombers. These can nuclear weapons. They can contain, I think, 50,000 pounds of weaponry in the bomb bay alone. These are bombers. These things are good. These can rain hell on literally anything. So,
Real careful
yep,
with the steps.
it's the U-3. 67 years old. Look at that.
All the gauges and needles and no computers.
Makes sense.
Fancy stuff.
Look at all that. Come take a look at this.
No thing.
A lot of instant gauges. Yeah. These were transports. Come take a look.
They carried up to 4 people. They used them as couriers to shuttle people around. Including the pilot, it could carry no more than 800 pounds. Which really isn't very much.
Take a look.
But when you figure the age of this thing, Even given the physical size of the engine.
Yep. Take a look. Go up. No. Looks good. Now you can see those on top. Climb under the fence to get in the BD5. Yeah. This thing is just as tall as me.
Yep. Well, the jet version of this is the smallest jet ever. If you watch a James Bond movie, one flies through a hangar. That's a real pilot in one of these.
Wow.
So you can reach in. You want to wiggle a stick? You can wiggle a stick. It goes front and back.
There's a little friend sitting in it.
Yep. Well, that's a Snoopy.
Yep. We have
Today,
him.
there's a little piece of paper littler kids fill out with the Snoopies, and they get a sticker or something like that at the end of the day.
I'm gonna take a look up here. This ladder is almost as big as the plane itself.
Yeah. Well, you guys are sort of right on the edge of you don't need it anymore. So, but I've been pulling it back and forth. If you want to pull it out and just stand on the ground, that's fine too.
Okay, you should move this. Get off real quick. Just gotta move it a little
Pull it
bit.
away from the pole. Just don't
There.
Now walk up, reach
look
in
at
and wiggle the stick.
There's
Pull it
the
front
yoke.
to back and left and right. Front to back is the
Front to back is the
elevator.
elevator. These are the ailerons.
Yep, the ailerons are left and right. Okay.
I'm studying to fly. The landing gear is one big lever.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not.
Over here.
What if it collapsed? I don't know. I don't want to find out.
I don't want to find out either. You accidentally pull the wheel and these tiny wheels go
Well,
up.
and there's a guy here today, a visitor, who's got his father's kit for this plane. Wow. And he laid down on the ground and looked at the wheels because he's got a question about
Tiny wheels.
how they assemble it or what they are.
Hey, we could put this in my truck and take it home.
Yep, put it in the truck, get it away.
Yeah, the hard part, you had to strap it down so the truck and you don't take off. You know.
Look at this. Watch the elevators
Well,
and
and
the
you have to put a
ailerons.
wide load on it too. So.
Watch the elevators and the ailerons. And then if you watch the ailerons and the wings, those move.
Yep.
And those move. And then there's the flaps, all the important levers. There's not many because this thing's
You're
engine.
going to be a pilot.
Yeah, I'm studying to fly.
Yeah, so there's lots of
Lots of good old levers.
airspeed, altitude, turn and bank.
Vertical speed,
vertical
like showing
speed.
how quickly you're going up and down.
Yeah, how fast are you going up or down?
100 feet a minute. Oh, it just moved.
Well, that's because you wiggle it.
Yeah, I accidentally wiggled the plane. It's big and it's small enough to where I can push it.
Sure.
That's pretty cool little.
Well, you can move it around.
Just move
If
it.
you got on the back end of it, you just push down a little bit.
Just
and
get in the
then
back. Yeah, it's like moving a wheelbarrow.
think of a go-kart for airplanes.
For fun.
All right.
Yeah,
For fun.
It's a toy. It's fun.
I feel like
Just a
push
little
this down
angel.
a little, it will literally move.
It's like a wheelbarrow. You just pull it up and push it a little
Maybe
bit.
this is what they meant when the camp was doing rivet planes or putting rivets on planes.
Maybe.
No, those are screws.
Yeah, I noticed these
Yeah,
are
those
Oh,
are
no, but
screws,
those
Mom.
are rivets.
Yeah.
That's a pop
Those.
rivet.
Oh.
Okay.
Pitot
If
tube.
you guys are interested in learning to fly and stuff, see the blue wings over there?
Yep.
That is a class that's here, and they're building.
Each of these holes, or is it automatic?
Oh, that stuff is hand drilled. Yeah, I mean there's a pattern, and you mark
Store.
it very carefully where it is.
Yeah, you just lift
And the
this up
kids-
and pull it
Kids
in.
actually drill the holes, but they have an instructor who's watching and
This
make sure they
door.
do everything correctly and stuff. And
Turn
then the
gauge,
instructors
all the
are
gauges.
certified
Like the switches.
aviation mechanics. So
There's all
they
the
are-
lights.
They can sign off and say we did this. They still have to get the required federal inspections.
Spirit. Oh yeah, it's a DC-10.
Old United one.
These things were dangerous. They would have engine failures. They're good planes, but some of them were dangerous. A lot of these crashed because of incidents.
Does Douglas still make planes?
Douglas, I think they do. I'm not sure.
It's the earth.
This was when Douglas was competing with Boeing to make the first successful jet plane. Boeing made the 707, which won the jet race, and Douglas made the DC-8. Look how many people it holds. Swimming.
That's the front part where there's like couches. Really
Luxury.
is weird to me.
Yeah, it's a luxury
I
airplane.
know, but that's so strange because you have to be like buckled in and stuff.
Also, there's like
Kettle don't
toilets.
touch.
There's toilets. And then there's 3 men in the front. They had the eyebrow windows on top. for a long time because when you're making a hard turn, you can look at the eyebrow windows and still see the ground. Most planes evolved out of them. You don't need them. Like how the A320 from Frontier back there
Get
doesn't have them.
papers from the airplane and turn it into a fan. No, fold it into a fan.
Do not touch it! Imagine you accidentally spin it and the engine just
Yeah, it's just gonna take off.
They're building a Vans
Wings are
RV-12.
these? Oh, these are the blue wings that they are putting together.
They're putting it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, they're building a plane. Also, fun fact, airfoil is actually hollow. If you take off this like whole riveted end, it's hollow in here. And these are the flaps. These are motor controlled. You can probably grab it and turn it yourself. And then they got a rocket engine and they got this tiny little, look at this little guy.
This guy carries the rocket engine.
This little friend. Hey Kai. Hey Kai. It's just a little friend. A little guy. Would you get in this? If you knew how to fly? No. They got the DC-8 and the DC-10. This thing's nice. DC-8 commercial. Oh, the weird thing is, like, there's couches in here.
Yeah,
But, like, you're supposed to be, like, buckled down.
First class room.
But also, like, they have full-on bathrooms. Like, not just, like, a normal plain bathroom, like, an actual bathroom. Just imagine they put a shower in there. And then imagine you accidentally spin it and the engine just turns on.
These are the wings they're working on.
Yep, they're building a Vans RV-12. And they got this little guy. Would you get in this little friend? Look at this. You could probably, oh, you can't turn the flaps. Oh, wait, Mom, the back piece for the plane they're building is right here. But yeah, this is the back piece of it. I know, it's in here. Just so you know, this is what a Vans RV-12 looks like. It's like a little sport plane. Yeah, this is their lab where they're building it. These kids are literally putting a plane together in like this little science lab. Oh, their blue tape's coming off. Gotta push it. I'm trying to put it back on. Tape kind of came off. It's the planet. I didn't know Earth was this loud. And then they got a rocket, which if you stood under this, you'd immediately turn into a piece of burnt toast. If you stood under it for like a second. Oh, I've never heard of this thing, but this thing looks weird. It looks like it'd be a propeller plane because its back kind of looks like a World War II aircraft, but it's a jet plane. It has a jet engine. This plane was made in Colorado. And then there's a cockpit over here. Oh, look at this helicopter. Would you get in this?
It's like a person drone.
Would you get in
Yeah,
that?
it is.
No.
Wow.
This is a one-off. That's a whole different.
Here's the EA6 Prowler. Why'd you say this thing can't fly? Is it because it's so big and heavy? It can. Its wings were able to fold up. So like,
Science and space for life on Earth.
so like, if there's not enough room on the carrier or like the airfield to fit it, they fold the wings up so then it's a little less wide in this plate and there's like more space. Look at that cockpit.
These pizza cutters.
Huh?
Pizza cutters for their dinner.
Yep, pizza cutter. These aren't bombs, by the way. These are
Fuel tanks.
yeah, drop tanks. They just carry extra fuel, and once they're empty, you can just drop them.
What do you mean just drop them?
To
In
drop
the ocean?
them. They separate.
Just drop it in the ocean.
It's like how rocket portions separate. They'll just separate them, and that's it. Wherever they are, they'll just drop
You
them.
don't care about what's
And you
below
know, and the World War II one that they dropped.
The A6 Prowler.
Cars back there.
And Mom, you know what I'm questioning? If Boji's the average height of a pilot in this thing, how do you get in this thing?
Big map.
If he's average height, how do you even get in this?
The novelty and the unique feature of the Prowlers is if you look at the plexiglass on the canopy, You notice the slightly different tints of plexiglass?
Gold.
Yeah.
It's got gold on the inside of the canopies.
Yeah, some of the planes, I think
Those are the most
Raptor.
expensive set of canopies in the country. In 1987, a 1987 price tag on the front canopy would cost you about $275,000.
In
And the aft
87.
canopy was $225,000.
Yikes.
And the reason I know the aft canopy costs $225,000 is one of the prowlers that I was working on in my squadron, on the way out to the aircraft carrier, the aft canopy came off in flight. Actually, was ripped off in flight. And he landed the
beautiful, isn't it?
aircraft at Cherry Point, North Carolina. And luckily for the squadron and for myself, Cherry Point had the only East Coast Prowler squadron on there, and that was a Marine Corps squadron of VA-6Bs. So when our Prowler landed there, they told the Marines that they had one of their Prowlers coming back on an emergency. So when it taxied to the line, the Marines looked out and said, "That's not one of our aircraft." And something strange about the airplane. Well, the two aft crew members in the back.
God, the engines are still in it.
Taxied to the line. And all of a sudden, the Marines realized that the airplane was coming in without a canopy. So there's no way they could keep the airplane out on the line because there's no way to protect the aft cockpit from the deal. So they actually had to put it in the hangar, and they had it down in the hangar for us to come down and fix the airplane. So when I come down to fix the airplane, I had to go to the tech library with the Marines. They had all the books and manuals that I needed to fix the airplane. So I went in there and he says, the staff sergeant come up to me and said, "Hey, if you want some coffee, there's a jug of water
Drop
that
tank,
comes
drop
out
tank."
of the gunny's rock softener." And I looked at him and said, "Rock softener, I always thought that was Marine boot camp." And he started laughing. He said, "I like that one." He said I have to use that one. So, but yeah, I read a lot of stories about this aircraft. And
It looks like a mini
Inch.
Do you have a model of this?
This
'Cause
is
you have a
this
model
is
with
the
I don't have a
this is the
model.
loudest. This is the loudest, noisiest aircraft on the flight deck.
I can see.
When it got to full power, you could actually feel the vibrations come up to the bottom of your feet, and how much sound is put out.
I can tell those engines in there look
Do
powerful.
other planes have the fold-up wings too?
The Corsair from World War II does. They do this usually if they don't have space to store it where it is. Kind of fold it up into the less wide, more
That's why
space.
they have the wings folded, so they could put these on the hangar deck, so they could work on the planes inside on the hangar deck.
This is one of the two planes here that served in combat.
Yep.
It's cool, isn't it?
How do you know that?
It says it here.
Oh.
It's one of the two planes in their one of the two planes in their collection that actually fought in like a combat situation. I believe we've seen it all, haven't we? I am. Yes. Alright, I'm gonna consider that the end of this part. The next part will be made later.